I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com, and this is my Smart American Accent training. In this video, we'll look at how to pronounce coarse and coarse, curse, corpse, and core and core. So these words have similar spelling, and some of them do have the same pronunciation, others do not have the same pronunciation. So we'll take a look at those distinctions here. First of all, the words coarse and coarse are the same. So different meaning, different spelling, but same pronunciation. We have just the or diphthong in these words, starting with the k and ending with the S sound. So I've rewritten that for you here with the letters OR, with double S, which is typically the S sound. You may find that easier to pronounce. Letters SC can say the Z sound or the S sound, and in these words they say the S sound. Then looking at the word curse, here we have the letters UR and we have the sound. So you might see that written this way in the dictionary or this way. In either case, it's the same tight American R sound that we have in person, purse, bird. We just spell it with UR, ER, IR. We spell it with lots of different spellings, and so just knowing that this is the sound, I tend to think of it as the letters ER as in person, but the spelling is not going to always tell you about the sound. It's typically good to be able to look in the dictionary and recognize where you have the sound. So the difference between curse and coarse is having the versus the or sound. So one sound static, or we're kind of gliding. It's a diphthong where we have a little bit of rounding at the beginning and we have that tight sound. Then when we get to corpse, we add in another sound, the p sound here. And so we still have our same sounds as coarse and as coarse, the or sound, but we add the p sound. Perhaps I should have gone in a different order. When we look at core, we just have the or and the k sound. Interestingly, this core and this core have the same pronunciation. So this is the core, like the center of something, and this is core like the Marine Corps. And so this P and this S are both silent. So that is the confusion here, I think, is that this one looks like it should be corpse, but it's just core. So building these words, I would start with core, and then add your S for these two words, coarse. Add your P for this word, corpse. And then for curse, just having that sound, curse. You always want to build from the R sound because that tends to be the more challenging sound. So if you have trouble with that, work on other words that have R and or. Also, you can start with or, core, so that your tongue is ready to be in that R position when it needs to be. Once you can say these words by themselves, do try practicing them in some short phrases. So this is the course that we use in run the course, take a course as in take a class, or of course. This is the coarse meaning rough, or the opposite of smooth, coarse or harsh. Curse is either a swear or a curse if you curse someone. This is corpse, cadaver, and then as we already talked about, core as in Marine Corps, the group, or core as in the center or the crux of something. So I hope this helped clear up the complications that might arise from spelling differences. We don't have one-to-one correspondence in English, so you can't look at the letters and know for sure what the sounds are, which is why it's helpful to learn the IPA. It can also be helpful to visualize and respell words using more typical spelling conventions so that your brain can match the way the word sounds with how you think the letters sound as well. We offer both here in our Word of the Day classes as well as in our Sounds of English course, where you can get help for all of the details of all of the sounds of English, how they're spelled, the International Phonetic Alphabet for the sound, and also what accent error patterns you might need to watch out for when pronouncing these words. I'll be back again tomorrow with another Word of the Day class, as well as on Saturday, we'll have our new day and time for our live question and answer class. That'll be at 9 a.m. Seattle time, 12 p.m. Eastern time in the US. You can join that on our YouTube channel, type your questions in the chat, and I'll answer them for you live. I hope to see you there on Saturday morning. I'm Christine Dunbar from SpeechModification.com. Remember, if you want to sound like a native speaker, you can do it. SpeechModification.com. Bye, everyone. Hope to see you again soon.